all my companions' gear. I didn't spend the money to max all of them, but I wasn't using all of them. Okay. Oh, boy. Honor the fallen. Okay. I don't want to honor the fallen. I'll find out how much I fucked up. So, yeah. Level 10, level 10. My gear. I didn't mess with the enchantment stuff. Nope, I did. I got them. Well, I'll look at that one. Huh? I haven't gotten to pick a leader. I'm assuming that's coming up next. And that lady would be May Mavaris, Dorian's best friend. Another trans character in the game that has been there forever. It might not have happened for me because I destroyed Minrathis.
Elgar'nan and the Venatori have destroyed my city. This is our final chance to take it back. We will win, Rook, or die trying.
If I make the decision, it's probably going to come later. Alright, I had a missive. What was my missive? Not going to tell me what my missive was. Whatever. I'm at the end of the game.
Take
it's
our
not that
fight
much
to
of
the
a
palace,
spoiler.
Rook. Take our fight to the palace, Rook.
I would assume that I'd be picking the next Archon anyways. I am a hero.
Even gods may die.
We have every confidence in your plan.
He awaits.
I still keep thinking Nazgul.
He awaits.
Okay, Nazgul.
Kindly put this affair to rest.
Yeah. Move my team further up.
Those who fell in our fight lie in the next room. They will be taken to grave or pyre once our battle has ended, as their beliefs dictate. For now, they wait, and we attend them. If you wish to pay your respects, please enter.
I'm ready to see who died. They're gonna make me cry. Not as many as I thought there would be. Okay, so nobody named? Did all of the NPCs make it?
You're dense. Is that a furrow on your troubled brow?
You like my furrow. Call it the thinking man's dimple.
Not in public, I don't.
Thinking man's dimple.
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Minrathus. We've made many of them pay, but they still owe us a balance.
You take care of Elgarnan. We'll keep after his remaining followers on the ground. Minrathus, all of Thedas, will remember the crows on this day. Let's see this done.
Thedas will be free.
Okay, not him. He's gonna say Thedas will be free.
Go get him, Rook.
Go get him. I can go with that. I know there's just a dead Venatori sitting here. Like, kick him over the edge.
Fighting through a city run by Venatori. It's what Treviso could have been, but worse. Was that suitably self-absorbed? Go win again, Rook.
You're gonna be a hell of an in-law.
We've come too far to die now, don't you think?
Well, maybe not nudge the one that's being used as a chair over there.
We've come too far to die now, don't you think?
I mean, you think this person realizes they're sitting on like the Wicked Witch of the West? Oh, Beatsy sticking out.
Got some civilians out through the catacombs.
There's extra supplies here. I can get them across the city.
Are you sure?
I can do that much.
Hate to admit it, but Solus really came through for us. Now it's just Elgarnan we have to deal with. Good luck.
We'll keep watch on the city down here.
You say that, but I've got two of them to deal with.
Watch yourself up there.
Stay safe, Rook.
Here's those dressed like... I swear, okay. Is it me or not, but the male Navaran outfit looks like that 1980s, 90s live-action He-Man outfit. By the power of Grayskull.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The Crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the Lords.
The pleasure was all mine. I got to dust off the daggers for good people. Rest up while you can. You'll need it.
Yes! I've got the power!
You show those gods who you are.
Definitely
You laugh
He-Man.
in their faces, and you bring them down. For Varric.
See, what makes it really difficult to tell how much time has passed between the first Dragon Age and now? I mean, I get it. Isabella's from Dragon Age 2.
Pull this off, and they'll tell the tale for generations. It's what
But she
Varric would have
doesn't look
wanted.
like she's aged. You both made it!
Stop worrying. This is dangerous magic, but we've dealt with that before.
You're a veil jumper. You'll find the way through it.
Fear and Celine.
Good.
Watch Emric's back. All right?
Yes, because you guys have staying out until dawn plans. True, she hasn't aged, right? Like,
The
Morgan
Archdemon will
hasn't
fall.
aged, but Morgan,
It's a
I
matter of
understand.
And then a short vacation on the way back? Just a day. I think we deserve it.
Vacation.
Rook, it's been a hard fight to get here.
And against stranger foes than we imagined.
It's almost the end now.
We have this, Rook. I know it. You'll be fine.
I'm ready. Are you?
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Not gonna miss the vibrating with every dragon growl. I will miss petting the kitty cats though. Hello, Naz. Oh.
Offer, dweller. I will answer.
Yeah, I figured it was a while after Dragon Age Inquisition, because the way they have you do the Inquisitor, and even his voice, is deeper. Yeah, see, I haven't done the enchantments. I've been scared. I don't know what they do.
Go finish this.
Or Damas. There was a time jump in Dragon Age 2 as well. There was! Quite a large one. I mean, large enough for Hawk and whoever their love interest was to have, like, marital bliss status.
You all right, amateurs? Because if you're putting on a brave face...
I'm fine, Dorian. I promise.
Also, tell me why Dorian has the same haircut as Solus with hair. I do not like that. Right? She has to be in her 40s. I assume she was in her 20s. In Dragon Age 2. And I don't think there's that big of a gap between Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition.
Get out there and do what you do best.
Cut your hair, you look like Solus.
Get out there and do what you do best.
You've got this.
Yeah.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
He'll find a way.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Cryptic. I'm gonna break everything just because I can. Okay. Anything else to pick up? No. Why am I even looking for stuff to pick up? Game's over. Let's go find a little table mating.
He was in my head the whole time. It was like I wanted to help him.
That monster's no god of ours.
He's filled with the blight, and I think I am too. Rook.
Okay. I'm not losing anybody else.
No. I refuse to lose anyone else I care about to these monsters. Valara,
okay, so 23
stay
years
alive. That's
after
an
the
order.
beginning.
We'll talk to the wardens after we take down Elganon.
No, you can't. That's what I needed to tell you. When Elgarnon was in my mind, I was kind of in his too. I could feel him. His mind, his magic, his life force? It's tied to the veil. His life is the only thing holding the veil in place.
I felt the veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solus imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus. And now that Elganon is the only one left...
If we kill him, the veil collapses.
Which is why Solus gave me the dagger.
Yep. He did promise that he wouldn't destroy the veil. Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age start... Yeah, they did start at the same time, but there is a time gap after that. Like at the beginning, there's a time gap. A time jump. And then there's another time jump. And so I would assume that Dragon Age 2, I think, covers like 10 years or so. I should have anticipated this.
Damn it. He said something about this in that memory of him binding the gods. I thought he was just stealing their magic. I didn't realize he meant it literally. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the veil to something else to keep it in place?
For an enchantment like that, we'll need a specific substitute. The veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solus. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with a lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
We'll get it done.
I can be very persuasive. But it will be risky. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were trapped in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solus will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't cut through enchantments like the real thing.
Emmerich is
so
cool.
If he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Did he listen to you when you spoke with him years ago, Inquisitor?
Varric tried to reason with him, and he died for it.
As did Mythal when Solus took her power.
But we have you, Morrigan. You have Mythal's memories. And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
Such power, even fragmented, is not
Just
to be
carrying
taken
that
lightly.
around in my butt pocket.
Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
Oh, yeah, I got that. I beat all the dragons. I beat all the extra bosses. I became a big badass. With my arrow. I am fully an archer. There is like no points really in anything other than archery.
Because of everyone here, and everyone we lost to get here, we've got options for dealing with Solus. For now, let's focus on Elganon. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solus takes down the Archdemon and renders Elganon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
I beat Mythal when I was level 30. I beat most things when I was level 30. The things I couldn't beat at level 30, I beat at level 35-ish, and now I'm level 50, which is max.
Get out there and do what you do best.
Yeah, stabby.
Bacanis, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. As do I. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
If there's anything I can do...
Your presence has already helped.
It won't be much longer.
Elgranon's life is measured in hours. As for
Not for long,
Solus,
though.
He used blood magic against you. He betrayed us. He pulled you into that prison. I leave his fate to you, but I will not let him hurt you.
Lucanus.
Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
Time. Thanks for everything.
If I'd never gone to the crows, if I'd never found you, I'm just so grateful I did.
As am I. More than I've ever told you. Rook, saying I owe you my life is not enough. You know my mind. I've assumed you know my heart because it beats for you. It's been beating. When I wanted you, when I was afraid to want you, tell me this ends with me asleep in your arms, and I will kill any god you ask.
Lucanus,
I love you, Rook, and I won't let you down.
Happy tears. Yeah, so I hit 50 at some point. When did I hit 50? Around the point of no return?
I'm helping the Shadow Dragons with supplies while they're short-handed. Go on, pick out something nice.
Okay. What do you got? Oh. Everything. Cool. Not equipped. Not equipped. Equipped. Not equipped. Equipped. Not equipped. You loved your build? That's good. I've grown attached to my build. I don't do very well with distance stuff. Okay. Wait. Oh, and all of the armor too. Wait. Let's see. Wish I could sort this by person. Nope. 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 Oh, none of that's gonna count. That's right. They've all got the... What do I have equipped? I think my stuff that's equipped is already all the way up. The last two I didn't get. Full necro damage. Nice. The thing I learned with archery is most of the archery skills are actually based on electric damage. So shock. Which makes sense. You shock them and they stop running at you. Okay. Okay. Stuff for upgrading. These, so I have the full set. Each. Do love electric damage. We'll do a mage build for that. Mage or archer. Going to bed. Me sleepy. Enjoy your sleep. I'll be going to sleep soon. Probably when the kids wake up in an hour. Oh my god, the kids will wake up in an hour for school.
Enjoy the view up
arthritis is going to be livid with me.
The fires are lit.
Thunder calls for aid. It'll be fine. I'll get my schedule out sometime tomorrow. Today. It's not 24 hours yet. I think I'll probably end around 20.
We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Balara back. We're gaining people.
I'm ready to fight as long as our luck holds out.
Harding would be proud of you.
Should be proud of you too.
Still gotta take down Elgarnon. And Solus. She'd be real mad at Solus.
And if I need to take a couple days off, y'all know it's the arthritis, especially since it's in my neck. Ba-ba-ba. Like a dragon hunt.
We have to stay fast and careful. Once we surprise Elgarnon inside his lair, we challenge him, let him get angry.
And then kill him when he comes in hot. Nice. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm Ravani. I'm a dragon hunter. My mother didn't like that. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Shokra to Ebra, Tosh. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Tosh, you smile more now that you're with us. Even though I've caused everybody that Tosh loves to die. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah. So, I actually have degenerative arthritis in my neck and spine. And I've had surgery on my neck. C5-6 to be exact. One of them is a cadaver bone. And then there's metal screws in there somewhere. Which is all cool. Just sucks that having sat up for this whole time.
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. We reunited with Balara. What that poor girl has been through, and she still returned to the fray. Elgarnon must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
Just like bringing Manfred back instead of going Lichdom made sense.
To come this far only to fail at the last minute. The irony will kill me before Elgarnon can.
Elgarnon will be formidable, but it's Solus who truly worries me. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solus cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
It was.
I could try talking him down once I find him.
The spirits whisper. One way or another, I believe the dread wolf's tale draws to its conclusion. It has been a grand privilege, Rook, to have come so far and known all of you.
But yeah, like... Lichdom is a better build for Emmerich, but I don't use Emmerich anyways. But then... Manfred. We would have had to say bye-bye to Manfred for forever.
When this is over, you should write a book about it all.
Oh, Balara and I have exchanged notes on the subject.
Arlithon. I let them go.
Onwards, Rook. The gods await.
And then I feel really, really, really bad about Eldrin, who is raising those griffins because he's too old to keep up with the Hala, and now he's got a whole bunch of griffins to teach. That's kind of bullshit. Hassan, you get the goodbye first.
We're in good shape, Rook. Real good. Balara's finally back with us. Solus doesn't know we're on to him. And we've gotten past Elgarnon's main forces. The tide's turning, and the hunt's almost done.
And you're gonna go and raise a whole feather brigade, is what we called them, of griffin babies. Yeah, not only that, but young griffins who will be full of beans. Right? Well, the missive did say that there's one that's smart and already protecting the forest, but the other ones are just kind of like, huh? What? And then they dressed me as bait. Like, why?
You make dealing with two gods and an archdemon sound easy.
We've gotten back up every time the gods bloodied us, and that was without our allies showing up. After this is all over, I'm going to visit Eldrin, see how Hassan's brothers and sisters are doing.
A visit from Uncle Davrin.
Gotta impress those balls of feathers while I'm still taller than they are. Well, Elganon won't wait forever. Ready whenever you are.
If you need me, just shout.
I should be the one worrying about you. Not everyone could have led us here, Rook. Let us get you the rest of the way. But try to stay safe out there yourself, Rook. Hassan would miss you. And so would I.
Yeah, like all of Davrin's little escapades are hilarious. Especially the one where you drink the drink the tea and you can understand Hassan and you find out that gingerwort tea is good because it's got worms in it.
How are you feeling, Balara?
Everyone filled me in and told me about everything that happened since I've been gone. It's a lot. I knew Elgranon was doing something. I could feel it through the blight. I just didn't know how big it was. How awful it was. But most everyone's still alive. Still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for. More than I expected. So, okay, I think.
Look, at this point, I'll take okay. Could be a lot worse.
Given everything we've faced, okay is better than okay.
And the blight? How's it feeling?
Like it's tying itself around me. It's in my blood, in my head. I feel it whispering to me. But it doesn't get to decide how my story goes. Even if it's only got a few chapters left. Let's make the most of each one of them and give it the happiest ending we can manage.
Varric liked to say everything was a story. Helped him make sense of all of it.
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart and kind.
Yeah, he was.
Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
Or two. How could they do that to you? Right? At least... I gotta admit, at least he went down trying. And at least your team member that goes down very heroically.
Nev, how are you holding up?
I've seen reports from the city. The lost... But more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
We're nearly there. We're really doing this.
That was the plan.
There's more on your mind.
This started with Solus. It will end there, too. He played mind games with you, targeted emotions, then went right for the heart. People with power, sometimes it's best not to play their games. Other times you need to play them smarter. However this plays out, I'm ready. Minrathous has gone through enough. So have I.
You've got it.
So much has happened, but we wouldn't be standing here without you.
Sure you would. Though the group would lack a certain charm. When this is done, I'm not sure where I'll land or what it will look like. We've been through a lot on this one, but if you need a detective, you've got me on your case.
Thanks, Nev.
Anytime.
Did I miss somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nick. Get everybody? Begin the climb. Okay. I didn't miss anybody. Alright. Wait. Manfred is around here somewhere. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, only 6. Okay, good. Didn't miss anything. The original design was so good. It was. I actually don't mind her final armor. It's a good play on the original.
A word, Rook?
Ah. Thought I was done talking to people.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Oh, you mean those 3 revenants I kicked their butts for? Colossus rune. Power of rune is based on how much of the god's influence you drove back in the crossroads. Can only be used against Elganon. Okay. Loved me though. A lot of people loved me. Well, if I could have chosen Neve instead of Harding, I would have sent Neve. To be completely honest. So I want to keep my potion, range attack damage, resistance. Take this off. Detonation damage. Yeah. I mean, looking at being the yeah, so 50 gets you just right there. 3 extra points to just throw anywhere. 4 extra points to throw anywhere. But yeah, so to do the build, to go to the Veil Rangers, I've spent more time with Davrin, Emmerich, Lucanus than anybody else. Mainly Lucanus and Davrin because they both have moves that work with each other. One of them's a healer, one of them is a come hit me tank, and they both have things that work with me, so it's easy to have a lot of combos. They work with me since I'm an archer, and they give me a chance to actually, I don't know, archery shit. Now I kind of see that my no commentary game, since that is an up-close duelist, is going to hang around with mages more. Alright. Got this. Ooh.
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
Let one of us help.
I'm going up there. I owe Elganon for what he did.
You go to face a god, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
Alright, Tosh. You've got this. Boom.
Tosh, you up for it?
Yup.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. All my best.
I wrapped my sausage fest. Woot, woot, woot. Sorry. My boys. Going through that last part with the people I'm weakest teamed up with sucked. You've got this, Tosh. Why is Emmerich going up a completely different route? like why? He's like, nah, everybody else is having an easy time. I'm gonna go up over here where it's harder to go. Ah, it's a foot. We're even Emmerich. Well, if you weren't an archer, it makes sense. I need my manifest. Tanks. I've worked with them so much easier to deal with. They've been there through all my big fights. Look, we made it.
What?
Ooh, ooh. I gotta say, the design of Solus as a wolf
There's gotta be another way up.
is pretty awesome. Tasha, your tank. They are a very good tank. Just not the playstyle I'm used to using. But they were a good backup for when one of these two were not an option.
For the wardens!
Alright, up we go. Beat the dark spawn. Oh, completely overshot that one. Yeah, if I hit the right spot, I do. Well, I have hit one of my skills. If I hit a weak point, my next shot gets 2 arrows. I've done 14k on one of those. Only thing I suck at is the guys with shields. Except for I've learned that one of my skills lets me shoot their little tootsie wootsies, and it knocks them over, and I can just keep knocking them down. Nope. Aw, you didn't fall off? Mother trucker. Fighting suck. Oops. He needs me to look away. There we go. Don't fall over the edge again, you stupid Rook the Rock. Ugh.
Hope the others and everyone fighting for us down below are doing all right.
Fighting.
They're doing their jobs.
Bucks in general had his ban a certain move. For me, the only problem with being an archer is the fact that the distance. I can't be a sniper archer. I've got to find that sweet zone between them being active and me being able to snipe at them without activating their attack mode. Okay, nope. I'll heal. Yeah, the distance needs to be made bigger. It does.
The Dreadwolf and that Archdemon have been fighting for a while.
Until he kills that Archdemon, we can't hurt Elgarnon.
Solus knows that as well as we do. Might betray us after,
Trying to distract me with really good graphics. Ooh, holy shit. This is why I've got my boys. Boy. Like, they can hit me from that long distance. Why can't I? Okay. Boom. Boom. Nope. You ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me. You probably are. But it's not gonna hurt very much. 'Cause I'm a star. Stupid blight. Here.
I put him right where you want him.
Get these guys gone. There we go. Freaking bastard. I'll have to read that in a second. Build I finished with use arrows for melee. If you had arrows, you get 50% extra damage. See, yours is the build that would have needed the unique item that I found that gave you unlimited arrows. You never ran out of arrows. But your arrow damage went down. Which would negate if you were using your arrows as physical damage. Whoa! Don't you jump scare me, you tentacle beast. Wrong game for that kind of tentacle play. Really? Okay, there we go.
Watch out! Light tentacle!
Ooh. Okay. Boom. Boom. Out of my face, mother trucker. Oh, okay. Okay. There it is. Three. I'm not finding a sweet spot. Found it. Really? Fine. Deal with my boys.
I set him up for you. This is it.
The last archdemon, the last elven god. If we remembered for anything, it will be this. I'll try not to overshadow you.
Let's make it count.
And live to tell the tale.
The fact that these two became BFFs. I won't overshadow you. I'll make sure not to try not to overshadow. Yeah.
Close one.
Didn't scare me that time.
The throne room. Knowing Elganon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it.
Elgranon's using the Magisters to control the Blight, just like he used me. They're directing all of it at Solus. He won't make it without our help.
How do you know?
I can still feel it. Hear it.
The Blight.
I'll help Solus. Just
Puppy down.
get to the throne room.
No. Oh. Nightmare fuel. Definitely gave Finheral's wolf nose a Celtic vibe. Celtic, Scottish, Irish. Where if you're out late and you hear the wolf call, it means it's coming to take your soul away. Death calls, basically. The bringer, harbinger of death. I think it's cool. I like it.
Ogre, be ready.
Hi, Mr. Ogre. Hida-san, a poison blade, and an arrow that apparently I never remember is clicked on or not. Apparently. How many ogres you gonna send after me? You realize I was too strong, so you have to just send all of them. That's what's going on. Ooh. These are the fights I don't do so well in. I work at a distance. You know what? Okay, do that. Yeah, arrow to the face. It's only 3 ogres. Okay. Bird pooped through him. Oh, I rolled right into that one. Boom. 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 Oh, that was a headache. Alright, got one down. Oh, shit. Brooke's gonna have some kind of post-concussional syndrome after this. Whoa. Come on. Wrong direction, mother trucker. At least they jumped into it. Whoa.
Throne room's just ahead. Everybody ready?
I'm at your side, through anything.
You got us this far, Rook. Lead the way.
Forever and always, Lucanus. Running the crows is gonna be a vacation after this. Hey, I've got connections all over the place. Alright, health is full. Let Lucanus charge up a little bit. Oh, 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 pop the neck. Because it's creaking and cracking. Ooh. So, all that talk of you being badass and all that in a bag of chips, huh?
I've got this. Go!
Ooh. Glad Dorian missed that day at the Magisterium.
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator.
Okay, so maybe it really is that kind of tentacle movie.
Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw the Metas Crossing and Weishaupt and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead.
Not that why he getting down with these tentacles? Remembers his sister?
This because of you.
Okay. I am everything. You are nothing.
This entire world is my domain.
Really? Oh, I hate aiming. You got this, boys.
There you go. Take him out.
Yeah, I hear you.
Nothing you do matters.
Alright, so the top of his head is his weakness. Alright, where are you gonna zoom at? There? You can stand still long enough, mother trucker. You got this? Yeah, I know you. Nowhere close as hard as those guys who kept, like, healing themselves or...
Set him up for you.
Alright, keep running. Keep running. Running. And touch the red stuff. Boom. Boom.
While my dragon thrall lives, I am invulnerable. Yet still you fight. Pathetic.
Boom. Boom.
I put him right where you want him.
Oh, I took that to the face. Here. Turnaround's fair play, witch. Oh, I know what I should be doing. Completely forgot about the thing I had plus 70% damage.
The Dread Wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try stand alone.
Hello. Got two people with me.
Lord of the day and the night. Yield to me and I will show you mercy.
Oh, damn it. I hate these fights.
Look at you. Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Weishaupt. You fled in terror at Arlethan.
And then we killed Gillenane.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team, and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
Cool. Sure is trying.
You will kneel.
Oh, cool, because I was doing well.
No. No, no, no.
Oh, come now. You did as well as anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
I can do this. I have to.
You got this, Valar. And we're back to tentacle game again.
Release them.
I gave you this power, child.
You are not my god.
Impossible! No! You will not!
Tear the throat out of that archdemon? Saying you will not and actually follow through with it is two different things.
You are mortal, Elganon. Enjoy it while it lasts.
If you will not bow, you will burn.
Burning. Okay.
Your recalcitrance has doom every pathetic creature in existence.
Keep my health up. Not a fun fight as an archer. Come on, then.
I will share the last glimmer of defiance from this wretched world. And from the ashes shall rise a blighted empire bound to me alone.
Boom. Okay. Ah, the truck. Yeah, I know you're angry. You're angry. Fiery, evil, hell, and all that. Awesomely epic music. Fireball to the face. Okay.
no desire save my perfected intention.
Come on. Okay.
There you go. Take them out.
Yeah, crotch shot. Ooh. He didn't like that. Don't blame him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, my anxiety's gonna love the fact that I will have gotten through this game and won't have to worry about surprises. Oh, ay. Leave me alone, mother trucker. They're kicking your ass. Like, literally. Kicking your ass. It's on for the win? Almost. Right head first into the fire. Exactly what I want to do with my life. Oh, 1%? Really? Finishing move. Alright, since we're headed into the ending. I normally make it so that it's just the video game for the ending credits. Y'all cool with that?
The world owes you a debt, both for defeating
when the credits start
and for bringing down the Veil. I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you. I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Elganon has done. Do you? This world is broken, Rook. Because of my mistakes.
Don't help anyone. Then do it the right way. You're trapped in regret.
Who does this help? A lot of people are gonna die. So you can fix something they don't even see as wrong. It is not just people. Spirits will be destroyed when you do this too, won't they? You have a chance right now to save the world. Bind yourself to the veil and stop it from falling. I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you've wronged asked you to stop.
Inquisitor.
You were my friend. We saved the world together once. Can't we save it one more time?
Inquisitor, I am sorry. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Morrigan.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her, and in this. Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon, and it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
You are free to find a better way.
He's so broken.
My life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement. Thanks to you, I now can see the way.
Definitely the best possible outcome. Other than punching him in the face. I would have settled for punching him in the face. Yeah, nobody go help her. That's cool. And she's no longer blighted. Does Viper live? Right? Just watch her struggle as she digs her way out. Look, everybody else is getting help. Okay, I'm not going to let it run its course. Thank you all for sticking it with me. Not quite 24 hours. Close, though. My schedule will be up sometime today after
With
sleep.
Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and Solus off to fix his mistakes and right an ancient wrong, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard, a team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Arkandorian Parvus, fighting to bring Minrathous out from under Venatori rule.
Or the story of a caretaker, standing watch for new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of liberation from invaders and usurpers alike, as Treviso threw off its shackles.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlethan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman protecting Docktown at all costs against an unknown future.
An assassin and a demon setting aside the past for the sake of family.
A student of history, helping the elves regain what they lost.
A dragon hunter forging a new life for themselves.
Or the Griffins, finding a new home in Arlington, protecting a world that once thought them lost for good.
There are stories of love,
but those stories aren't over. And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
If this crashes again, I'm going to probably hit my chair. Or cry. Or both. I didn't do all that extra shit. Did not get what you unlock from doing all that extra shit. They were hard. I deserve a good ending. Especially since I didn't even think I was going to get a good ending. I thought I had completely botched choosing Treviso over Minrathous. Why does that look like the T-Rex from Jurassic Park? It worked out though? It did. This song completely has 007 vibes. It kind of sucks that EA is one of the companies that doesn't want to agree to the AI protections for their artists. This bullet going across the screen. It's got the smoke. Yeah, it just needs the bullet. But I think this works too, since it's an outline of the broken figure of the fallen gods. Edie Wu. Now there's a name. Dorian as the ruler of Deventer. Does that mean that the Inquisitor is going to move in? Like an interesting pair. Mass Effect. That's a different game. But they actually just mean effects animation. Like the game dialogue is actually the weakest thing for me. I usually have some strong dialogue in games. I was okay with the dialogue. I think their missives needed a little bit of proofreading, especially all the ones from the Inquisitor. There was a lot of broken sentences that were missing words or had the wrong words. I am okay with the dialogue. I have a habit of judging games individually instead of as a set. And I think where they thrive is the game is not laggy, it's not janky. The fighting is smooth enough that someone like me who doesn't really play action games, I had no problems with this system and remembering what all the buttons did. Except for the fact that I went archer, and archery was probably the worst thing I could have chosen for somebody who doesn't do a lot of action. But everything is smooth. The hair is so realistic, besides the fact it kept going through my ears. It was made beautifully, ran perfectly for me, yeah. And I think the reason they backed off on so realistic, like the Inquisition was more realistic looking, was so that they could get that crisp running of the game animation. And I even think the designs they had on things were very well thought out, and you could tell that the team had planned out a lot of these designs, because he released some of them, that they had pre-sketched designs before Inquisition came out for where Veilguard was going to go. But I am with other people. It should have kept its name Dreadwolf. Because you really don't get called the Veilguard. You are the Veilguard, and it's something you unlock, but nobody calls you the Veilguard. I mean, technically, in the end, you the Veilguard because you can set Solus up. But it's not something anybody says. Yeah, true. Yeah, it would have been so much better keeping the Dreadwolf title. As soon as they changed the title, I was iffy on the game because I'm like, are they changing what the story was supposed to be about? They kind of did, but they didn't. I like that they pulled in that the characters from the books and the comics and stuff, and that I didn't need to know who they were to understand that they are developed characters. Wonder why they changed it. I think what they did change is Solus was going to be unredeemable originally. I am fairly certain our goal was going to be to kill him. And, oh, they think they're pets. That's nice. I think they changed that. And they focused on the fact that what we are really fighting for is to keep the veil between the living world and the Fade intact. Cool. Jake Green was a son. I like the fact that they hired somebody just to make all them bird noises. Oh, and the reason I let all the names go by, for those who's never sat through these, I am a trained costume designer. I have worked on one film, one major big film, and a bunch of little films. And the one thing nobody ever really does is watch the names of the people who actually worked on things. So I give them this time to shine, and these are the awesome people behind it. You're a bit unfair. I think a lot of the reviewers played like the first hour or so, and I agree more with the ones that say that yes, the game is pretty, dialogue could be iffy, some of the facial expressions don't match the vocal expressions. And so I can go with those ones. The ones who you can tell they've actually played the game. A lot of the reviewers out there, I don't think they've actually played the game. I think they're just pulling video from other people who have streamed the game. And they want to complain about it because you've got the woke army, quote unquote, out there canceling games. And it's funny because Dragon Age has always had LGBTQ characters in it. Some were downright silly. They were. And oh wow, nice. Yeah, thank you. The only reason I don't design anymore right now is, well, the arthritis. I think I mentioned it earlier and you said it was bad because of the neck. Yes, actually it got to the point where I couldn't lift my arms. And that's when my anxiety started getting really bad. Because going through kidney failure was one thing, at least I could still do my art. But once you lose your ability to draw as an artist, anxiety and depression just click in. And I still can't hand draw anymore. I can digitally draw, but in very short bursts. Even after surgery. Yeah, I just ignore those reviews. I do too. I grew up in a time where if the reviewer said that a movie was crappy, there was a really good chance it was going to be an awesome movie. Sorry to hear that it got really bad. Thank you. Me too, because I had started grad school. I was 1 year into grad school, and then it got so bad I couldn't continue, and the anxiety was just through the roof. First time in my life, in my 40s, went on anxiety medication. For not doing what you love. It does. And that was the hardest thing to explain to people. Is when... It's like an athlete. If an athlete hurts themselves to the point where they can no longer be an athlete, it hurts differently. I think the same thing was said about Christopher Reeve. When he had his horse accident and became a paraplegic, he didn't want to be on all of the machines keeping him going because he could no longer be the actor he was. Yeah, it hurts the... It does. It's a different type of... And unless somebody has really, really experienced that kind of loss... I mean, so many people experience the, oh, maybe should have, regrets, wish I would have done this instead of that. Or, you know, your one true love is the one that got away, blah, blah, blah. It's just, it's different when you lose something that's key to who you are. I'm just glad that digital art is a thing. And when I want to, I can. I mean, some of my first avatar outfits, I'm the one who made them. I just haven't had the time or energy. And the ones I can get are so much prettier than the ones I can bump out. That's awesome. Yeah, I love being my VTuber self. And I'm kind of glad the hubby said I should stream my games. Because I was going to be gaming anyways. Why not stream it as a VTuber? So then I don't have to have anxiety, because I have this... I don't have stage fright per se for the reason you would have stage fright. I have an immense fear of being judged. Really good esports you. It is. We were kind of made for each other. Took him 20 years to figure that out, but we were made for each other. Yeah, it's weird. Like, as long as it's not my face, I'm not the one being judged. My avatar is being judged. She can be judged all she wants. Also makes it easier for editing if I don't have to look at my own face. I do not like pictures of myself. I do not like videos of myself. Every time they try to throw me into those movies as some background character, I'm like, no! I am a costumer. I can do makeup. I stay behind the camera. You are not putting me in front of the damn camera. They're lucky they got one of those, behind the scenes interviews with me. But you found each other in the end. We did. Technically, we found each other in our 20s. And he went, he went away because I had been dating a guy. He thought it was too early to ask me out when we broke up. He didn't understand that the guy I'd been seeing literally broke up with me by saying, I thought we were going to be married. And I laughed at the guy's face, like I never would have married you because you're a con artist. So yeah, he thought I was too heartbroken over that. And then he went and got married. It's our funny story. He was the idiot. It's technically twice in that 20 years, we were quote-unquote dating, long-distance dating, whatever dating, and then he just ghosted me. Happy ending, woo. Yeah. And actually, our anniversary's coming up. Ouch. Hit my hand. And I coordinate. Until our anniversary. Ooh, next week. Next week is our anniversary. Also, next week is the oldest son's birthday. Our anniversary is the day after his birthday. Why they only got one user experience researcher? Yeah, right there. AI engineering. Like EA is hugging AI. Which, coming up soon, we're going to start feeling the voice actor strike. They're going to lean into AI a lot. They are. But they're not going to have any voice talent. Voice actors have been, for video games, have been on strike since July. And it's like 5 companies, 6 companies still. Most have signed agreements and agreed to the AI voice protection and treating motion capture actors as actually actors so that they can actually get into the acting guild. And I don't know, afford food and rent and stuff. The gaming industry in general will. not all of them. Like I said, there's like a handful of holdouts, and those holdouts are some of the big ticket ones. So, like, none of the Japanese companies are on the list. But EA, Disney, and the company that provides voices for not Fortnite, Apex. Not Apex, League of Legends. League of Legends. Let me look it up real quick while all these are rolling. Bag after. Video Game Strike. So, yeah. Unfair labor practices against League of Legends, because the company they go through to get their voice talent decided, instead of telling the company, hey, we can't get voices for you because of the strike, they went around the strike and got ununion actors and didn't tell the company about it. Where I think the creators of League of Legends disagreed with all of that. I know there's like 80 companies or so, lots of indies that have agreed to the protections. Where is the list of companies holding out? Play such a huge role. They are so important. They are. And all they really want is, if you're going to save and use their voice in the future for AI purposes, like say they get too old to play the role or stuff like that, they want paid for you using their voice, and they want to be asked. They don't want to just one day hear their voice for something that they've never done, because they originally provided the voice. So I'm all for it. $2023. No, that's actor strike. Oh, come on, just give me the strike list. Because it's not that many companies left. So Activision, Blind Light, Disney character voices, EA, Epic, Formosa, Insomniac, Llama, Take-Two, VoiceWorks Productions, and Warner Brothers. Which, if some of those sound familiar, like, I don't know, Warner Brothers and Disney, who were the two of the last holdouts for the regular actor strikes over the same exact thing. Yeah, it's the big, mostly American companies that Disney and Warner Brothers also caused that issue with acting, and they eventually gave in and signed. And the voice actors aren't going to get any leeway until we start seeing games delayed, because there is no voices for the game. So for EA, it would be Mass Effect. That, you know, they've moved everybody over to Mass Effect. There's going to be no DLC for Veilguard. It's a complete story. They're good with it. They all want to work on, they're going to just work on Mass Effect. But how are they going to work on Mass Effect with no voice actors? Also explains why a lot of Japanese companies are dubbing the games themselves. They're no longer coming over here to dub them. I love Mass Effect. I've never played Mass Effect. I'm not a big sci-fi fan. I like fantasy, like Dragon Age. But yeah, so they're working on the next Mass Effect. But unless they sign this AI agreement, and a company can be taken off of this strike list if they sign it's an unofficial but official agreement to follow the rules set out by SAG-AFTRA, which includes the AI protection, living wages, and all of that stuff. Then they are taken off the list and allowed to continue making games. Like I said, there's like 80 companies that have permission to make games with official SAG-AFTRA actors. Part of the problem with the Japanese companies allowing dubs to be done outside was the translations were being changed. They were, and there's a couple people who have outright admitted that they've changed them. Some changes I understand. Like, there would be certain jokes in certain countries that would only make sense in that country. Like, the Japanese like to make play on words, where like the names of the character go with some of the stuff that's being said towards the character. That doesn't translate well. Yeah. Finally. Remains vigilant. Come on, scene. Really?